Hello, hello, hello. We have one person watching. It's late, and I'm live, and I've decided to test OBS, see how it works. What's up, Jay Bill? How you doing, man? Hello, hello, hello. We have one. I hope you're doing well. What are you doing up so late on a Friday night? How is everybody tonight? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm just hanging out. I'm testing out OBS, doing a stream with OBS to see how it works, and looks like the quality is it's pretty good. So that's a good thing. How are you guys doing tonight? Well, hopefully doing well. Ooh, newborn baby J Bill. Okay, all right. I feel for you, man. I've not had to experience that, but I understand you have a lot of late nights. Not a whole lot of sleep. I bet you're not getting a whole lot of sleep these days, man. Jess Gibb, how you doing? How you doing, man? How you doing? If the stream starts to kind of go wonky, or if the quality kind of takes a dip, you guys let me know. But so J Bill, you got a little baby boy or a little baby girl?
Do you need the most
Looks like we've got 5 people watching now. Very nice. On this late night live test of OBS. Streaming with OBS. I do notice there is quite a bit of a delay between what I say and when it does go live. So that's a little odd. I actually think the Google Hangouts is a bit quicker. The quality is, of course, not very good, but also you've got a little boy. His name's Jackson. Nice name. I'm doing good, Jess. Just hanging out. I was looking into watching. I felt like watching some holiday horror movies tonight. So I oh gosh, what did I watch? I watched You Better Watch Out. Or I tried to watch You Better Watch Out. And I just did not like it. It got to there was a twist and then kind of another twist, and I was just like, meh, let me try something else. And then I tried All Through the House, and I watched it, but it got to a point where I was just kind of, it lost my interest. And then I watched a movie called Mercy Christmas, which I actually really enjoyed. I may actually do a review of it, because I really enjoyed it. And I was looking for or Saint. It's a Dick Moss movie that is a holiday horror movie, and I was trying to find it somewhere to rent or stream or whatever, VOD, and I couldn't find it. It was available on YouTube to watch for like $2.99, and I may do that, but then I kind of got caught up doing some other things, and then decided to jump on here and test this out. Josh Hobbs from Ohio. Our family frequently watches the Twilight-a-thon vid. One of the greatest ever. LOL. The Twilight-a-thon vid. Oh man, we're going way back a few years on that one. Yeah, that's that was a funny one. That was I hadn't been living in this house very long when I decided. I don't know what came over me to do that video, but yeah, that was a fun one. Have you done a review of Christine? No, I've not done a review of Christine. I don't know if I've talked about it very much on this channel. But I do like Christine quite a bit. It's a pretty good flick. I like it. Josh, thanks for the vids. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Ryan Powell, what do you think of the new Friday Blu-ray box set? Well, I mean, I think it's great that at least, you know, the first through the 8, part 1 through part 8 are finally, you know, well, part 1, 2, and 3 already came out on Blu-ray individually. So, I mean, I think it's good that finally 4 through 8 are going to get their own individual Blu-ray releases. And it's an affordable set. I do believe each movie has its own Blu-ray. Each movie comes on its own disc, so I do appreciate that. The artwork and everything is pretty meh. It's basically the same artwork that was on the DVD set that Paramount released. So, I mean, at least it's affordable. And it's, you know, the first 8 movies on Blu-ray, you know what I mean, in a set like that. So, you know, it is what it is. And that that Blu-ray set with all of them that came out a few years ago in that 10, that thing's been long out of print, and it goes for astronomical prices online. Just Gibb, nice. I was thinking about both checking out Silent Night, Deadly Night. I heard really good things. You should check out Silent Night, Deadly Night. I love that movie. It's a holiday horror movie I watch pretty much every year, and I love it to death. If you've not entered, I'm actually giving away the new Scream Factory Blu-ray. So if you check out my video I put out today, my review of the new Scream Factory Silent Night, Deadly Night Blu-ray, you can enter to win a copy of it, because I've actually got 2 copies. I managed to pick up a second copy during Black Friday on Amazon when it was listed for like $17. So Josh Hobbs, been a subscriber for years. Good, man. It's awesome. I appreciate it. Appreciate your continued support, man. I'm also giving away some hockey masks. If you guys aren't aware of that, I'm also giving away some hockey masks. Some hand-painted hockey masks. Hand-painted by yours truly. So if you've not entered that contest, you definitely should. But, yeah, what are you guys up to tonight? Besides, JBL, I know what you're up to, man. And, I know you're going to have a lot of late nights here coming up with little Jackson. But what are the rest of you guys up to tonight on this late Friday night going into, you know, Saturday morning? It's 1:34 Eastern time here. I was just going to look up that that Friday set on Amazon. I'm pretty sure it was going for like 30 34, 35 bucks. Let me see. Oh my God. Here's the 10 set with all of them in it from a few years ago, the complete collection. Somebody is selling one on Amazon for $574. There's 6 offers on here. Oh my God, somebody's got one listed for $1,000 and $3.99 for shipping. At $1,000, you could not do free shipping, dude. Come on. $1,000. You got to be freaking kidding me, dude. But we've got $574.99, and the cheapest is $439.99. But yeah, $1,000 plus $3.99 to ship. Wow. Wow. Here it is. I believe, no, that's the here. Well, they got the DVD collection for 20 bucks. Let me go through here, see if they've got the Blu-rays listed yet. Maybe they don't have the Blu-rays up listed on Amazon yet. I thought they did. I thought they did. Maybe they don't have them listed on Amazon yet for pre-order. I did see the suggested retail price for the set, and I do believe it was like 35 bucks, which, you know, isn't bad. It's a little bit better than, you know, $1,000 for that other set. So that's interesting. Just watched Insidious. Ryan Powell, have you seen it? Absolutely. I loved Insidious. I liked it a lot. Just watching some movies. What kind of movies are you watching tonight, Jess? Chris Hambrick, what's up, Piz? What's up, man? How are you? What are you up to tonight? No, I don't own the house set put out by Arrow. I do not own it. They sent me basically check discs to review. They were they're just generic discs with the movie and the extras and stuff on it. They sent me those to do a review for the set, but they didn't actually send me the set, and I've not bought the set. I actually wanted to get the UK Arrow set because that was the complete House series. The US set, I think, was just House 1 and 2, and the Region B set that was released in the UK was House 2, House 3, and House 4, all of them together. Let me see how much that house set is on Amazon, by the way. If I can type. $50. You can buy the individual Blu-rays for Part 1 and 2. Part 1 is $22.99 and Part 2 is $21.99. We watched a film called Shiver with Danielle Harris. It was okay, nothing amazing. Then switched to Impractical Jokers, LOL. Did you ever get the Teen Wolf 2 Special Edition? I did, Josh. I did. I picked that up during Black Friday. I did a Black Friday haul video a couple days after Black Friday. And I picked it up. I picked up... did I pick it up during Black Friday? Gosh, I don't even remember. Yeah, no, it wasn't during Black Friday. It was during a I don't even remember. It's too late. But yes, I did get Teen Wolf 2. I've not had a chance to sit down and check it out just yet, though. But I do own it. So I have Teen Wolf and Teen Wolf 2, the Scream Factory editions. The Scream Factory Blu-ray for Teen Wolf is absolutely fantastic. I loved that Blu-ray. Sean Reed says, "Hey Piz, what's up? I love your taste in holiday horror. Very awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I'm trying to I actually watched 3 holiday horror movies tonight that I'd never seen before, and one of the 3 was pretty good. One of the 3 was pretty good. So I'm looking for Saint that Dick Moss directed. Probably have to. I couldn't find it on any VOD platform. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. I could have bought it on YouTube to watch, which I don't know. I might do that and do a review of it. I may do a review of the holiday horror movie that I saw tonight that I really enjoyed, called Mercy Christmas. Love the Teen Wolf review. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, that was it was a great release. Great release. Love Silent Night, Deadly Night. Saw it last night, as well as All Through the House. Baseball Fan 72. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah. Did you happen to get your hands on the Scream Factory Blu-ray release? Yes, I have seen New Year's Evil, Sean. I actually did a review of it years ago for my series File 13. Fun movie. I love it when the guy chokes the woman, or he suffocates her with the bag of weed. One of the best kills in slasher movie history. He's like, "Get there and smell that. Yeah, take a whiff of that. Smell that. Doesn't that smell good?" And he just puts it over her head. And what a way to go. What a way to go. Are there any upcoming Blu-rays that you guys are looking forward to? You guys looking forward to the upcoming Criterion Blu-rays for Night of the Living Dead and Silence of the Lambs? I definitely am. Definitely looking forward to that collector's edition Blu-ray of Cyborg from Scream Factory. I'm hoping that thing will be loaded with extras. Loaded with extras. Love that movie. Thank you for getting me into Phantasm. You're welcome, Jess. You're very welcome. I'm glad you took my advice and gave Phantasm a shot. Love that movie. Love the second one. Really like the third one. Actually, to be perfectly honest, I like them all. Even the very last one, Ravager. I mean, it was bittersweet. It's not a great movie by any stretch, but I don't know. Yeah. Hoax 000, or Hoax 000. Watched Better Watch Out tonight. Was a lot of fun. I think I watched that tonight, as a matter of fact. I think that was, I think I tried watching that tonight. I didn't care for it. I ended up stopping it early because I had to take care of a couple of things, but it kind of got to that twist, and then there was kind of another twist, but I saw the first twist coming a mile away, and it kind of went into the other twist, and I was just kind of like, it kind of lost my interest a little bit, so I don't know if I'm going to go back and finish it or not. I know it got a lot of really good reviews, so I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe I missed something. I don't know. Baseball Fan 72 sold out on Amazon. Silent Night, Deadly Night, but I do want it. I did see it priced at Movie Trading Company for $21.99. That's still a good price. And what's funny is Silent Night, Deadly Night, it like went on back order immediately on Amazon. So I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess everybody pre-ordered, their entire stock was pre-ordered. So once the pre-orders went out, they were out of stock. That's weird. Even the one that I pre-ordered was delayed, by a day. But, yeah, I noticed that on the website immediately, they were out of stock, and they apparently have no idea when they're going to get more in, which is a little scary if you want to get your hands on that Blu-ray. But, you know, if you can find them in other places, even if they're a few bucks more than what Amazon was selling them for, $21.99 is still a really good deal for that Blu-ray. Rambo Raff for Life, what's up, buddy? Hey there, I know Shout Factory just announced the Burbs Blu-ray Collector's Edition. That's right. Yes, yes. Definitely looking forward to that. I've got the old Arrow Region B Blu-ray release, which is a really good release for that movie as well. But I'm definitely looking forward to the Shout Factory release. Now, if they can talk Tom Hanks into just 15 minutes of his time. Give us 15 minutes of your time, Tom, to talk about the Burbs. And that would be great, I think. The Burbs hoax. Yep, there's more love for the Burbs. Yeah, definitely. Looking forward to the new It on Blu-ray. Okay, yeah, I think that's coming out in January sometime. Hopefully they'll have a lot of cool extras on that Blu-ray. January 9th. Okay. Baseball Fan 72. It's coming out. The Blu-ray release is coming out on January 9th. I think it's available on streaming platforms sometime this month. It may already be available on streaming platforms. I'm not sure. But the physical Blu-ray, January 9th. The Strangers. Yes, the Scream Factory is doing a release of The Strangers. It's been a while since I've seen The Strangers. I saw it in the theater when it first came out. And I recall liking it quite a bit. I've seen bits and pieces of it on TV since, but I've never really felt compelled to go back and rewatch it. So that Blu-ray would be a good opportunity to go back and rewatch it. Sean, I wish they'd put Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 on Blu-ray too. I mean, I wish they could give Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 the kind of release they gave Silent Night, Deadly Night, and do like a Ricky figure, you know, with him in like the sweater with the gun doing the garbage day thing. That would be priceless. But there's all kinds of legal issues around Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, and it's a mess. So that movie, we'll be stuck with the DVD for that movie for probably a very, very long time, unfortunately. Have you seen the remake of Cat People, 1982? Yes. A long, long time ago. Many, many, many years ago. I remember renting it on VHS. I don't remember a whole lot about it, though. Her Drag Me to Hell is also coming from Scream Factory, February 13th. That'll be a good release, I think. Let me look that up, actually. I think that'll be a good release. I wasn't a big fan of that movie. Let's see here. Yep, Collector's Edition, February 13th. Okay. But that would be a good that'd be a good Blu-ray to pick up for the extras, I think. Because I'm sure that'll have hopefully that'll have a lot of extras on it. Let's see if they've announced anything. Nope. Doesn't look like they've announced anything as far as extras are concerned. What are you guys thinking of the Vestron Video Collector's Edition Blu-ray releases? I've been really impressed with those. I've been very impressed with those releases that they've released up to this point. The Gate 2 is finally coming out on Blu-ray, I see. My goodness. Who's releasing that? Oh, Shout Factory, of course. Ah, cool. The Gate 2, wow. That's cool. I remember digging the Gate 2. Oh yes, Rambo. That's right. Yes, Scream Factory is releasing The Ambulance. Yes, it's been a while since I've seen The Ambulance, but I really liked that movie. I was really surprised by that movie. I think that was actually the first movie that kind of made Larry Cohen's name stick in my head. I'd seen other Larry Cohen stuff up to that point, but I don't think it had really, I'd seen this Larry Cohen stuff. I'd seen the stuff. And let's see what else. I think I may have seen Q the Winged Serpent up to that at that point too. A couple other things, but Larry Cohen's name really didn't stick in my head until I saw The Ambulance, because I mean I wasn't expecting very much from The Ambulance, just based on the cover art, and it looked like a direct to video, direct to DVD kind of movie, and I rented it and I freaking loved it. So that was the movie that kind of cemented the name Larry Cohen in my head. And then I went back and rewatched the stuff and some of his other movies. Can't wait for Matinee on Blu-ray. One from my childhood, Jess. Okay, Matinee. I enjoyed Vestron's Chopping Mall and the Waxwork 1 and 2. Yeah. Rambo. Those were both very good releases from them. The Gate Part 1 was another really good release from them that I got. And the Warlock movies, that was a good release that they did as well. All 3 Warlock movies. Some pretty good extras, at least for the first 2. Most of the extras went on the first one, but they got Steve Miner to talk about Warlock. So pumped for the upcoming Vestrons. Yeah, didn't they announce Gothic and Class of 84 or Class of, I think it was, or Class of 99? Maybe it was both. I don't remember. I know it was one of those movies. But Vestron, they've really sort of, made a name for themselves. Those releases have been really good. I hope Vestron does Watchers 1 and 2 and The Unnameable at some point. Didn't they already do The Unnameable? Or no, I think that was a movie with Ben Cross in it. I can't think of it right now. I used to get that movie confused with The Unnameable all the time. But that would be very cool if they did the Watchers 1 and 2. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Wish they'd make a Texas Chainsaw 3 Blu-ray release. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd definitely be on board for that, Baseball Fan 2. Or Baseball Fan 72, I'm sorry. I'd definitely be on board for that. Silver Bullet finally comes out in January. That's right, Sean from Umbrella Entertainment. I'm really looking forward to getting a hold of that one. That'll hopefully be a really good Blu-ray. They did a really good job with their version of the 4K Suspiria. So I'm really looking forward to Silver Bullet. And Hell Night, yeah, Hell Night's a fun movie. It's about time. It's about time that that movie, it's been out of print on DVD for so freaking long. Got some Hell Night love going on in here. Absolutely, yep. Have you ever thought about doing a meet and greet with other YouTubers? Like we watched a movie and maybe some others. I know you're all Kentucky boys. I'm a Kentucky boy too. Well, that could possibly happen with like the Dead Pit guys. Let's see who else is in Kentucky. There's some YouTubers I've recently kind of become friendly with, who were from Kentucky too. Let me see if I can find them. But I can't. Oh, we watched a movie. Is their channel? They're from Kentucky too. Let's see who else is nearby here. Of course, Barry's over in North Carolina. So he's not that far away. James, DVD Collector, 1974, is up in Ohio. Actually bumped into him at Horror Hound in Columbus. So it was cool to meet him. But that would be cool. You know, the scheduling would probably be a nightmare, but that would be cool. Class of 99. Yes, Class of 99 is coming out from Vestron. The Unholy, yes, that's it. The Unholy, that Ben Cross movie. I always get The Unholy and The Unnameable confused. Any news on the Midnight Hour getting a release? No idea. I really like that movie. That's a fun movie. The Midnight Hour. I'm not sure what's keeping it. I'm assuming probably music is the reason why it's been relegated to being it's out of print status for so long, because there is a lot of music in that movie. So I'm sure that's probably why we've not seen another release of it. Baseball fan, you can call me Greg. All right, Greg. Unearthed is doing Unnameable 1 and 2. Okay. I don't know if I'm really familiar with Unearthed. I've heard of them, but I'm not that familiar with them. I'm pretty sure I've heard of Unearthed. How can you get your hands on the new Suspiria on Blu-ray? One of my favorite horror films. Well, you can pre-order the $90 Synapse Steelbook, or you can buy the all-region Umbrella Entertainment Blu-ray, which also has a 4K transfer. It's listed as being Region B, but all of their releases are listed as being Region B. However, all of their releases are really region free. They have to list them as they have to list a lot of them as being Region B locked just for legal purposes, but they're all region free. Unearthed puts out a lot of indie horror. Okay. Fright Night 2 absolutely needs a Blu-ray. Absolutely needs a Blu-ray, Sean. I know Michael Felsher for a long time was talking about that he was working on a release that was going to make a lot of horror fans really happy, that it was a movie that we've been waiting for ever and ever and ever. And of course, we're kind of at that point now where just about everything, I mean, there's still a lot of stuff that's not been, that's either not made the jump to Blu-ray, or even there's a lot of stuff that's still not made the jump to even DVD. But my mind went straight to Fright Night 2. Now, I've not heard anything since then. I would love Fright Night 2 on Blu-ray. It definitely deserves a Blu-ray, but I mean, there's legal legal stuff with it as well, unfortunately. Garbage Pail Kids got a release, didn't it? I thought that movie got a Blu-ray release from Shout Factory not long ago. Have I ever thought of directing my own indie film? That would be great if I could. Somebody would give me some money. I would love to. Yeah, that'd be great. Yes, the 87 Fox series Werewolf. I think all those episodes are available on YouTube to watch. But yeah, a Blu-ray for that would be nice. So you got okay. I think that Synapse Blu-ray for the Steelbook for Suspiria, they had listed it for $89.99 on their website, but I think you could get it at like Diabolic DVD for $50. So definitely the deal. Horrorhound Cincy maybe for the meetup. I don't know. I've talked about maybe going back to that Horrorhound, but you know, again, scheduling was probably a nightmare. Pumpkinhead NC84, what's up, man? How you doing? Werewolf was supposed to come out in 2009 on DVD by Shout Factory, but got canceled. Music, yep. All of these, a lot of these titles that are still relegated to, you know, the bootlegging circles, it's because of music. You know, look at Rad. Same exact issue with Rad. Music. Strangeland. Now that's a movie I've not even thought about in a long, long time. Yeah, Dee Snider's Strangeland. Man, I really don't remember very much about that. Yes, the Garbage Pail Kids Blu-ray release. Yes, I was pretty sure that had gotten a release. Yes. Yes, the Friday Night 2 German Blu-ray. It's got a nice transfer. Okay. I've heard good things about that Blu-ray. I was close to buying it not that long ago, but I decided to not. I actually picked up a really, really good quality bootleg version of it at a convention years ago. I think it was sourced from the Laserdisc, and it looks really good. It looks really good. Dave G says, what's up? Christian Hanna live stream tip is. Okay. Yeah, my buddy Christian Hanna. Good guy. Good channel. Yes, I totally agree with you, Rambo. It's crazy to me that we don't have a Blu-ray for The Hitcher. That's shocking. Shocking. I don't, and that's that is an MGM title, isn't it? I'm trying to think here. No, or was that like a TriStar? I don't even remember. But yeah, that movie absolutely deserves a Blu-ray release. A really awesome, I mean, you know, super ultra collector's edition release. That would be amazing. I love that movie. The DVD version that was released in the UK has some nice extras on it. It's got like a making of, and it's got a commentary too. And the making of is pretty good, as I recall. Yes, the Arrow is doing a book on The Hitcher. As soon as I saw that, like I saw Arrow, I saw The Hitcher, and I saw like the you know, the Arrow like rainbow thing at the bottom of the artwork, and I was like, yes, you know, Arrow Hitcher Blu-ray release, yes. And then I was like, a book? They're releasing a book on the Hitch, you know what I mean? I got my hopes up like, all right, a Blu-ray release for The Hitcher from Arrow, you know, that would be awesome. And it's like, it's a book, but maybe, you know, eventually, you know, we'll get that, that Blu-ray from Arrow or somebody for The Hitcher. God, that movie sorely, sorely deserves a Blu-ray release, without doubt. I just want to let you know that you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. I did see that, Pumpkinhead. Yes, Dee Snider is coming to Charlotte for Days of the Dead. Actually, Days of the Dead looks really good. I was checking them out the other day, and never been to a Days of the Dead show, but I was like, that might be something to look in mind. Let's see if that DVD for The Hitcher is still in print, Rambo. It must be. It's set. What? $17.99 for that DVD on Amazon? You got to be kidding. $17.99? Come on. That's crazy. Here's the, well, you can buy the, well, there's apparently two different versions of the DVD. Here's the old flipper case DVD. You can get it for $8.99. But there's apparently a newer version, or a newer release of the DVD that came out in 2013 that they want $18 for on Amazon. Okay. Kind of shocking. Off of the horror topic, but Good Burger needs a Blu-ray in an orange case ASAP. I agree. Good Burger needs a Blu-ray. There's no doubt about that. Been following your channel for 7 years, and your content just keeps getting better and better. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. Do you collect any VHS horror clamshells? No, I don't. And I used to have a pretty nice VHS collection. And then when I made the jump to DVD, I don't know what happened to a lot of those VHSs. I have no idea. It's like some of them just straight up disappeared. I know I didn't sell them. I know I didn't give them to anybody. I don't know what happened to them. I have no idea. I've got a couple of VHSs left over, but they're all gone. I don't know where they went, what happened to them. But I mean, I was on eBay the other day. Well, not the other day, but probably a month or two ago, and I was looking at VCRs because I was feeling nostalgic for the VHS era and the video store era, and you know what I mean. And I was like, okay, here's a VCR. Let me, okay, let's open up another tab here. Let's see what kind of horror VHS lots they've got. Okay, let's see what kind of, big box horror VHS movies they've got, that I could, and then I was like, whoa, stop. I can't, as awesome as that sounds, I had to, I had to show some restraint. But I do miss that era. And I mean, I was watching the Silent Night Deadly Night Blu-ray, I was thinking about the movies, they look so great on Blu-ray, but I think there's something lost in watching a movie like Silent Night Deadly Night on a VHS that's been watched and rented by about 1 million people, and it's it's a little grimy and it's a little rough, and you know what I mean, it's been rewound just a few too many times, and I don't know. There's just something about that experience that I kind of miss. And of course, I mean, you know, the big box for Silent Night, Deadly Night with that awesome artwork on it. You know, I got to stop talking about it, or else I'm going to be back on eBay looking at VCRs and looking up, you know, trying to find these big boxes. And yeah, I gotta. Let's move on. Been following your channel for 7 years. Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. Do you think the new Halloween movie will be good? There's talk of a PG-13 rating. I've not heard any talk of a PG-13 rating. I do have hope that it will be good based on the fact that I think David Gordon Green is a talented filmmaker, and I think you know, Danny McBride is. I think they're both smart guys, because I think if you're a funny person, there's some intelligence there, there's some wit there. So I mean, I would have more. I have more hope in them than if they just hired, you know, just two random people, or if they hired just, you know, a guy to direct the movie, and the last movie he directed was, you know, Paranormal Activity 4 or something like that, you know. It's directed by the guy who directed Paranormal Activity 4, written by the guy who wrote Saw 17, you know what I mean. Give me David Gordon Green and Danny McBride over those guys any day. Yes, yeah, Friday the 13th, it was at a part 6 reunion. I know I looked at it and I was like, oh, there's I think there's like a couple of reunions at that Days of the Dead show. Let's see. Yeah, there's Nightmare on Elm Street 3. There's going to be a lot of Nightmare on Elm Street 3 people there too. Let me see. Steve Snyder. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Bunch of people from Nightmare on Elm Street 3. We've got 4 people from Return of the Living Dead, including Tom Matthews. Yep, bunch of, well, 4 people, 5 people from Friday the 13th, part 6. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's very cool. I was looking at that the other day before they added, or well, it was a while back before they added the Friday part 6 people. Jeff Overing, I love your videos, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Speaking of Halloween, Danielle Harris was very upset she wasn't cast in the movie. Saw this on her page on Facebook. Yeah, I saw that as well. I also saw a picture of her, Scout Taylor Compton, and Tyler Main flipping the bird to the camera, and that was their reaction to, you know, not being involved in the Halloween series anymore. But, you know, you guys know I'm not a big fan of the Rob Zombie era in Halloween. Nothing against those 3 people, but you know, they definitely needed to be retconned out. Let's just put it that way. The whole Rob Zombie's Halloween thing just needs to be erased from the memories of us all. Have I seen Buckaroo Banzai? Absolutely I have. I love that movie. Love that movie. You need some Please Be Kind and Rewind Sausage Factory stickers. That's a good idea, Pumpkinhead. I will keep that in mind. They have made another Hatchet movie called Victor Crowley. That is true, Greg. Yeah, it is too bad that VidMe is dying. I thought there needs to be, even though VidMe was nowhere near on the same playing field as YouTube, there needs to be, whenever there's competition, the consumer benefits. And even if, you know, I'm sure YouTube never even considered VidMe competition, but they knew that there was somebody else out there, and that, you know, creators were kind of jumping ship and testing the VidMe waters. And so, you know, I think it, you know, when there's no competition, they can kind of run amok because they know that there's no other place for you to go. So yeah, I'm sad VidMe is going out. I mean, it seemed like VidMe was kind of taking off, to be honest with you. A lot of people were making that jump over there, and, you know, some big YouTubers, and it seemed like right around the time they were picking up some steam, they're like, okay, we're closing down shop. So that's unfortunate. I heard about the PG-13 rating the other day, something about getting back to the scares again, away from the gore. Well, you know, well, I mean, look at Halloween 78 by today's standards. That probably would be a PG-13 movie, because that's a pretty dry movie. There's a little bit of, you know, nudity in the movie, but today's PG-13 standards, you know, you can get away with quite a bit. So, I mean, I don't think the PG-13 rating would necessarily be a horrible thing when you take into account that the original Halloween by today's standards would probably be PG-13 too. You might dish out the money for the CJ Graham in costume photo op. Just depends on how much that would be. I did not know if you know this, but you can get Umbrella Blu-rays off of their website. Yeah, yes, you can get the Blu-rays off of their website. You can even get some of their Blu-rays off of Amazon as well. Yep, I like The Devil's Rejects too. I liked Zombie's first two movies. I liked House of a Thousand Corpses, and I liked Devil's Rejects. At that point, to me, I mean, Rob Zombie was the man. I liked his music. I liked you know, his movies, you know, and then he made Halloween, and all that changed. All of that severely changed. Have you seen the movie Vamp Clips 34? Yes, love that movie. Great movie. Great movie. Really good Blu-ray release for that film from Arrow. Yeah, like Vamp a lot. Danielle Harris has a right to be upset, as she had parts in 4 and 5, not just the zombie stuff. That's true. That's true. But I mean, I can kind of see them wanting to, you know, I think it would kind of be fun fan service, I guess, but I think they sort of paid fan service to her parts in 4 and 5 in Rob Zombie stuff. So just bringing her back again for fan service, you know, to be Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter or whatever in this new movie. I mean, I don't know. I get why they're not going that way. I totally get it. And yeah, I mean, she has the right to be upset, but you know, is she upset because she really loves the series, or is she upset that she's not getting this gig, which is going to be a real high profile gig and put a lot of money in her pocket and put her name out there, and you know what I mean? How many Silent Night, Deadly Night sequels were there? They made 5 of them, Jeff. So there were 4 sequels. And the movie Silent Night is kind of a pseudo remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. I think it started out as a straight up remake, and then they changed quite a bit of it. So I mean, it's kind of pseudo remake kind of to Silent Night Deadly Night. Yep, got to Silent Night Deadly Night Part 5, The Toy Maker, which I actually like The Toy Maker. I think that's a pretty good movie. And it's interesting that Mickey Rooney is in that movie, considering that he came out against the release of the first movie back in '84. I think getting Jamie Lee Curtis back is plenty of fan service for a Halloween fan. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Yep. I mean, having Jamie Lee Curtis back involved, having John Carpenter back involved as a producer and doing the music. Yeah. I mean, that's, I think we've met the fan service, quota already. Do you think there will be another Nightmare on Elm Street remake? The last one sort of disappeared. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do. I think New Line they had that enormous success with it. From what I heard, they're already, the wheels are already turning for a Nightmare on Elm Street, reboot, another one. And they're getting the rights to Friday the 13th back in January. So, and there were some rumors not long ago about that they were already planning on a Friday the 13th movie to come out in 2019 or 2020. I don't recall. But, New Line's going to be churning out some major horror stuff. They're going to be doing more It movies. Off the success of that, they'll be dropping some more Nightmare movies and some more Friday the 13th movies. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Huge Friday the 13th fan. Did anyone see the short movie on YouTube, Never Hike Alone? Excellent. If you haven't seen it, please, you will love it. Yep. Saw it. I did a review of it when it first came out. Really enjoyed it. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. The only other fan service we could get can't happen, of course. Just Donald Pleasance. Yes. Yes. Actually, did you guys see today? I heard they announced that they'd cast an actress to play Jamie Lee Curtis's granddaughter in the movie. So not only will she have a daughter in the film, she'll have a granddaughter in the movie. Well, yeah, yes, Sean. Hopefully, I mean, fingers crossed. There will be no Platinum Dunes involvement in any future Jason movies or Friday the 13th movies. I wonder who would play Freddy. I think the rumor was Kevin Bacon. That was the name that was kind of thrown around there. Like right after it was successful, after it blew up. There was like all of a sudden all the horror, news sources were reporting that, New Line's already considering a new Nightmare on Elm Street movie. I think maybe even Kevin Bacon had been asked in a interview if he would play Freddy Krueger, and he was like, sure. So can you imagine Kevin Bacon as Freddy Krueger? I think that might work. I don't know. Why not? I got the Killer's Dane set on Blu-ray. Not sure what that is, Jess. Killer's Danes? Not sure what that is. Well, we've been going for an hour here, people. I didn't expect to be on this long, but yes, Pet Sematary is happening. A Pet Sematary remake, is happening, and I think they're planning on it coming out next year or something like that, 2019. Well, I'm already in 2018. It practically is 2018, so. But yeah, 2019. Yeah. El Barto, what's up, man? What have I missed? We've just been shooting the bull here, hanging out, talking about upcoming Blu-ray releases, talking about movies that we want to see get a Blu-ray release, this, that, and the other thing. Oh, just yes, the set that had the Red Queen kill 7. Okay, yeah. That was a good Blu-ray release. That was a good Blu-ray set. I've actually got that set. It's a good set. The one film I think all horror fans would ride against if they touched it with a remake would be Jaws. And I think, I'm sure that's been considered many times over, and I'm sure that Steven Spielberg has said, nope, not going to happen. Although next year we are getting that Meg movie, which is, instead of a great white shark, it's a huge prehistoric Carcharodon megalodon that's going to be eating people. So, yeah. And Deep Blue Sea 2 has happened. So that could look forward to that. I'm going to drop some links here in the chat. If you guys have not entered my giveaways, I'm doing 2 giveaways this year for the holiday season. That one there, pizzelle.com giveaway, that is to enter to win some hand-painted hockey masks. If you guys haven't entered that contest, definitely do. I'm also giving away the Scream Factory Silent Night, Deadly Night Blu-ray. I just put that link there, psl.com/SNDN to enter to win that Blu-ray. So, and it is a very good Blu-ray. If you guys haven't seen my review of it, I posted that today. I'm stoked for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Okay, cool. Deep Blue Sea 2, yes, Rambo, yes. My sentiments exactly. My sentiments exactly. Hey, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Did you get my entry for sharing you on Facebook, Piz? Jason Hamilton. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's see, which giveaway was it? Jason. Let me just look through my names here. I've got a big list. I've had a lot of people enter, which was very cool. A lot of people enter the hockey mask one, and I've had quite a few people already enter the Silent Night, Deadly Night one. Deep Blue Sea 2, Electric Boogaloo. There you go. There you go. The mask. Okay. Let me see. Yep, I've got you. Yep, I've got you. I have got you. Yes, I did hear that rumor, Rambo, about Tarantino wanting to do a Star Trek flick. That could possibly get me to watch the next Star Trek movie. But he does that quite a bit. I remember back in the day, he wanted to direct a Halloween movie, and that never happened. And then not long ago, he wanted to direct a Friday the 13th movie, and that never happened. So, he talks about the movies that he wants to direct publicly, and people get excited, and it never happens. But, I don't know. I think that would be an odd, Tarantino doing a Star Trek sequel. But, it would probably work. I mean, I think he would have to kind of tone his Tarantino-ness down to do a Star Trek flick, but it would be interesting. It would be interesting, I think. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I think it was back in like, I think it was right around after the remake came out, Rambo, that he was talking about wanting to make, quote unquote, the ultimate Friday the 13th movie. And, yeah, didn't happen. Tarantino to do Beetlejuice, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Good night, bud. You're getting sleepy. Yeah. I'm getting a little sleepy here, Greg. Yes, I am getting a little bit sleepy here. Hey, Piz, did you hear they're already going to do episodes 10, 11, 12 of Star Wars? Yeah, I'd heard that Rian Johnson was going to do like his own trilogy, that would be like their own thing. Like a new trilogy, which will probably spawn sequel trilogies and prequel trilogies off of it. So, yes, I did hear that. I am terrified that they're going to take Star Wars down the path of the Marvel movies and just completely inundate us with Star Wars stuff and just completely burn us out on Star Wars. And I think that's going to be really sad. That's going to be really sad. All right, baseball, Greg, have a good night, man. You take care. Have a good one. Rambo, you have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'll see you next Thursday for our Silent Night, Deadly Night live commentary. You guys, Sausage Factory next Thursday, live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are doing a live commentary for Silent Night, Deadly Night. So that will be a ton of fun. If you guys haven't marked your calendars for that, you definitely should. That'll be fun. And we've got a special, I'll be making a special announcement about the show the week after. I am getting tired here. I'm not sure what I'm saying. I will be making an announcement on our Silent Night, Deadly Night live commentary regarding the show that follows that commentary, which will be a very cool show. We're going to actually do a bit of a fundraiser, and help out a very Gozu individual, and I'll leave it at that. Pumpkinhead, you're jealous of my man cave. Well, it's always a work in progress. I got to tell you, what you see just here, there's a lot of, I'm like Tarantino here with my man cave, talking about wanting to do an updated man cave tour video, because every time I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that video, I'm like, oh wait, no, I need to rearrange this, I need to move this, or I get more stuff, and then I've got to find room for it. And I mean, yeah. So, and I don't want to do another tour video until it's perfect. So, Yep, Sean, you have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Just kind of an impromptu late night discussion with you guys while I tested out OBS streaming directly using OBS. And I think the quality, according to what I'm seeing here on my little preview screen, is pretty good. So, viva la OBS. Let's see. I like the black tree. I saw someone tonight had an upside down tree decorated with Stranger Things Funko as ornaments. Interesting. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. Jess, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Everybody, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me. Have a good night and take care and peace.